hold on to your honeypots, because today we're hearing The Bear and the Busy Bees. What happens when a hungry bear tries to sneak a sweet treat from a very buzzy bunch? Get ready for a sticky situation and a very important lesson.
Deep in the sunny, green woods, a big brown bear with soft, shaggy fur and a round black nose was rumbling with hunger. His tummy grumbled for something sweet and delicious to eat. He lumbered along slowly, his big paws patting softly on the forest floor, searching everywhere. The morning sun shone through the tall trees, making dappled patterns on the leaves. He hoped to find some tasty, ripe berries, or perhaps a special treat. Suddenly, the big brown bear stopped, his nose twitching. A wonderful, sweet smell drifted on the breeze, tickling his whiskers. What could that be, he thought, his mouth watering with excitement. It smelled sweeter than any berry he had ever found. His small, dark eyes opened wide with curiosity and a little hope. He followed the delightful scent deeper into the woods, his heart beating a little faster. The sweet smell led him to a large, ancient fallen tree trunk, covered in soft green moss. A faint, busy sound, like a gentle hum, buzzed from inside the log. He peered closer, his big head tilting, and noticed a tiny opening. Could it be? Was this where the delicious scent was coming from? His heart thumped with anticipation, hoping for a yummy discovery. He carefully nudged the log with his sniffer, and, oh joy! Inside he saw golden, glistening honey, dripping slowly and sweetly. It was a treasure trove of the most wonderful treat a bear could imagine. A little smile spread across his furry face. He was so excited, he almost forgot his manners, thinking only of the golden deliciousness. Just as the big brown bear began to poke more, a tiny busy bee flew swiftly home. This small bee had bright yellow and black stripes, delicate iridescent wings, and small antennae. It had been gathering sweet nectar from the vibrant clover fields. The tiny busy bee buzzed with happiness, ready to return to its cozy home. Oopsie! The bee saw the bear! The tiny busy bee, seeing the big brown bear so close to its precious honey, became very alarmed. Buzz, it thought, protecting its home. Zooming through the air, the brave little bee flew straight for the bear. Zzz! The tiny busy bee gave the bear a sharp sting right on his big black nose. Then, the quick little bee zipped back into the hollow log, safe and sound. Ow! Roared the big brown bear, leaping back, rubbing his sore nose. The sharp prick made him forget all about being gentle and curious. His fur bristled, and his small dark eyes narrowed dangerously. How dare that tiny creature sting me? He grumbled loudly. All the joy of finding honey was replaced by a sudden fiery temper. Oh, this was not good at all. In a flash of anger, the big brown bear completely lost his manners. With a mighty growl, he sprang at the fallen log, clawing and biting with all his might. He wanted to teach those bees a lesson. Bits of wood and moss flew through the air as he tried to smash their home. His loud noises echoed through the quiet forest. But the bear's noisy attack was a big mistake. Buzz! From deep inside the log, hundreds of tiny busy bees heard the commotion. Like a golden-striped cloud, the entire swarm of bees, each small with bright yellow and black stripes, delicate iridescent wings, and small antennae, about 1/10 the size of the big brown bear's head, poured out. They were very cross about their home being disturbed. Yikes! Cried the big brown bear. A buzzing storm of little angry bees surrounded him, ready to give him many more stings. He didn't want any more zizz on his nose or anywhere else. He turned tail and ran as fast as his big paws could carry him. The big brown bear charged through the forest. The angry swarm of bees, chasing right behind him with a furious bzzzzing. The big brown bear ran past tall oak trees, over gurgling little streams, and through patches of soft ferns. His heart thumped like a drum. He could still hear the angry bzzzzing of the swarm of bees close behind him. His furry legs ached, but he knew he had to keep going. He needed a place to hide, and quickly. Just when he thought he couldn't run another paw step, he saw it! A beautiful, sparkling blue pond shimmered invitingly in the sunlight. With a mighty, brave leap, the big brown bear plunged splash right into the cool, clear water. He went completely under, escaping the buzzing chase. The water felt so refreshing on his hot, tired fur. He stayed under the water for a long moment, holding his breath tightly. When he finally poked his head out, the swarm of bees was still buzzing angrily around the edge of the pond, but they couldn't reach him. The cool water was his safe haven, his amazing escape. He let out a big, watery sigh of relief, feeling much safer now. Dripping wet and a little bit embarrassed, the big brown bear slowly climbed out of the pond. He shook his furry head, sending water droplets flying everywhere. The bees had finally flown back to their log, feeling they had defended their home bravely. The bear realized something important as he shivered a little in the breezy air. His tummy was still rumbling, but now with a different kind of hunger. He sat down by the pond, feeling the warm sun drying his fur. "That wasn't very clever of me," he grumbled to himself, remembering his angry actions. He had been so focused on the sweet honey that he forgot to be respectful. Losing his temper had only made everything much worse. He sighed, wishing he had been more patient with the tiny busy bee. The big brown bear learned a valuable lesson that day. Sometimes, when things don't go our way, it's easy to get angry, just like he did. But losing your temper only creates more problems. It's always better to stay calm, think bravely, and find a peaceful solution. Being patient and kind, even when we feel frustrated, can save us a lot of trouble and hurt.
Ever dreamed of being the hero? Now you get to be the star. Your adventure starts at TalesMio. Visit talesmio.com now.